This quick weekly inspiration is devoted to my belief that race and language make no difference. That if we can adjust our view of the world to see all mankind as one tribe, human beings, planet Earth, that would have a huge step forward in creating a peaceful Earth, which in turn would affect every single one of us. Hi, I'm Carrie Fox, and I help people get their mojo back. Whether it's after falling down the rabbit hole, after some trauma, after heartbreak that's been devastating, or when things pile up and get too heavy and you start sliding down that slippery slope. Whenever you are sick and tired of being sick and tired, that's when you can decide to get your mojo back. So let's begin today's episode with a peek at my motto, which is to live in harmony with the infinite wisdom that dreamed you into being. Which means that when you are able to look at the world from that point of view, you're also able to see that all human beings on this whole huge and beautiful planet are of one tribe. I'd like to share a quote from Bill Nye. Researchers have proven scientifically that humans are all one people. The color of our ancestors' skin, and ultimately my skin and your skin, is a consequence of ultraviolet light, of latitude and climate. And despite our recent sad conflicts here in the U.S., there really is no such thing as race. We are one species, each of us much, much more alike than we are different. We all come from Africa. We all are of the same stardust. We are all going to live and die on the same planet, this pale little blue dot in the vastness of space. We have to work together. And we can adopt that philosophy by thinking and believing, I have no country to die for. My country is the earth. I am a citizen of the world, which consists of only one race, the human race. Now, this is an image I used in a seminar I did in 2003, embracing the concept that no one has to have loyalty to only one country. Nationalism causes division and war, and it has for centuries. One tribe, human beings, planet Earth. Maybe when we realize and live as one tribe, the Earth will feel happy and free to heal herself again. Now, how can we learn to do that? Maya Angelou said, we can learn to see each other and see ourselves in each other and recognize that human beings are more alike than we are unalike. Listen, do you remember the movie Cocoon? It portrays elderly people who swim in a pool that has several huge pods that were found in the ocean, that were actually rescued by enlightened beings who have come to Earth to retrieve the pods, which are being temporarily stored in this indoor pool. And after swimming in the pool, the elders feel frisky and high energy and playful, like they were 20 again, because inside those pods were beings of light. Now, there were also beings of light who had come to Earth to rescue the pods, and one of them was Tani Welsh. This is an image of her letting her inner alien energy shine through, stronger than the human skin she's inhabiting in order to interact with the humans in the movie and not freak them out. And once that human disguise is completely gone, she looks more like this. Now, not too long after that movie came out, I had an attendee at one of my classes who explained that after she had seen this movie, whenever she sees another person, especially someone in conflict, she envisions them as a being of light. And I think everyone in that seminar walked away with a new way to look at people. And you can too, especially when someone is rubbing you the wrong way, or who you are catching yourself judging. You can look into who they really are. Pure light, pure image of love. Another image that I used often is this sculpture called Woman Metamorphosis by Maria Louise Bodersky. It inspires me to remember who we really are, can peek out or break out or emerge from the shell that we have been believing is us. Yes, that shell can seem aged or weathered, worn down or worn out, jaded or judgmental, but inside of that shell is the real person. The truth is that race and language make no difference. Race and language make no difference. The barriers are gone when persons can come together on high spiritual levels. Not only are race and language barriers overcome by spirituality, but all things are overcome by spirituality. Inside every human being is a spirit. When we see people, we can choose to look at their outside or we can choose to look at their inside. Spirituality resides inside of others. We must be able to look at our own insides. If we see spirituality inside ourselves, we will see spirituality inside of others. The saying is, what you see is what you get. And my Creator, let me see all my brothers and sisters through this spiritual eye. This was a quote by the Cherokee medicine man, Rolling Thunder. Now, from my workshop called Becoming Whole Again, I created this image, which shows how most people think of themselves in relationship to spirit or higher self. The yellow part of them is what they think about the most, their physical self. And maybe, just maybe, they have this little soul pocket in the middle of their chest where this spirit or soul resides. But the majority of their intentions and sensations and thoughts and behaviors are involved with the human beingness of themselves, what's happening to them, what they're doing, and kind of as an afterthought. Oh yes, by the way, I do have this little spiritual connection. But in reality, this image on the right shows the truth of it, which is so much more accurate. The spirit, the soul, the universe, the source is so much bigger than our humanness. It is all that is. It is infinity. It's only a small sliver of that energy that becomes the us, the human part. Your human incarnation is that which infinite wisdom dreamed into being, to create this cellular being living on the planet Earth. Now, this is what I refer to as dual citizenship. And I think I might have mentioned that earlier in this workshop. But the fact is that, yes, we are 3D human beings on the planet Earth. We are citizens of Earth. But so much more importantly, we are an extension of the consciousness of the universe. We are citizens of all that is. That's our dual citizenship, and it behooves us to remember that in absolutely everything that we say and do. We just get so attached to our 3D human bodies, our 5 senses, seeing things, smelling things, that we literally shut off our awareness of the spirit part. Think about this for a moment. How do you think your 3D human world looks from the view of your higher self, the universal view, your cosmic consciousness view? Give that a moment's thought. An overview that sees your relationship with everything on the planet during your lifetime, in this incarnation. And it sees and is aware of your purpose and your intentions for being here. It knows about your previous incarnation. It knows all about your human wants and needs. It sees when you get caught up in limitation, and it just cringes. That your smallness, your belief in all your limitations are keeping you so small and feeling powerless instead of powerful. When living like the image on the left, this is commonly referred to as the separation or the illusion or the density, because you are disconnected from the flow of inspiration and intuition and guidance, disconnecting you from the fullness of love. But when you are living like the image on the right, There is no limitations. You can do and create anything you want. Isn't that a much more exciting way to be in the world? This dual citizenship concept is the foundation for remembering that we are all of one tribe, human being, planet Earth. Embracing your dual citizenship is embracing the metaphysical, that which you can't see. And it's a miracle. And if you don't believe in miracles, perhaps you've forgotten that you are one. And what if you start each morning expecting a miracle? Now that's cool. And can you see the difference that that might make in your life? When you believe and are feeling things like, I am a magnet for miracles. There's a quote that is dedicated to or said that Albert Einstein said this, and there's also people who say he didn't. So I'm just going to say the quote. There are only two ways to live your life. One is as though nothing is a miracle, but the other is as though everything is a miracle, so that you can live in harmony with the infinite wisdom that dreamed you into being. Now, if you'd like a little encouragement in living this way, you can send an email to CoCreation cheat sheet at harmonyenterprises.net. CoCreation cheat sheet at harmonyenterprises.net. And I will send it to you. It's a quick little reminder, like a bookmark, but it's a little bigger. You can make it whatever size you want it when you download it. But it's a quick little reminder to help you be aware of your view of the world and what you are co-creating. So that's it for our quick weekly inspiration on this 56th episode. And you can find us on Facebook at Harmony Enterprises with Carrie Fox. And I want to thank you for spending this time with me today and seeing and stopping in to see our weekly inspirations. So until next time, I'm Carrie Fox with Harmony Enterprises, reminding you to live in harmony with the infinite wisdom that dreamed you into being. And remember, when you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, it's time to get your mojo back. Bye for now.